Imagine waking up one morning with a quiet certainty moving through your chest. Not excitement, not pressure. It's just a soft, steady knowing that everything you want already exists in vibrational form, and you are finally ready to meet it. That knowing is what alignment feels like. It is not loud. It is not dramatic. It is not a set of perfect thoughts. It is a moment where you stop arguing with yourself long enough to let what you have already asked for move closer. You are not here to struggle your way through creating a life. You are here to remember that you are a vibrational being first and a physical being second. The physical world is not the cause. It is the effect. You are not shaping your life by action alone. You are shaping it with your attention, your emotional tone, and your willingness to choose the thought that feels a little better than the one before it. The universe is not withholding anything from you. It is responding to your most consistent signal. Every desire you have ever had still exists. It did not disappear. It did not expire. It did not become unreachable because your circumstances shifted. When you identified it as something you wanted, you placed it into a vibrational stream that already knows how to deliver it. The only thing left is for you to tune yourself into the frequency where you can finally receive it. This is why some people seem to live in effortless flow. They're not lucky. They're simply less willing to water the thoughts that exhaust them. Your vibration is always broadcasting. Everything you watch, everything you consume, everything you repeat to yourself becomes part of that broadcast. You are not meant to swallow the world whole. You are meant to be selective. You are meant to choose. You are meant to protect the quality of your inner landscape. Television companies, advertisers, content creators, and even people around you understand vibrational influence more than you realize. They keep putting messages in front of you because they know repetition creates resonance, and resonance creates desire. But you are allowed to decide what kind of resonance you want to offer. Your guidance system has never stopped speaking to you. It has never dimmed. It has never abandoned you. You may have stopped listening to it, but it did not stop calling you. Your emotions are not random reactions. They are vibrational indicators. They tell you in real time whether you are aligning with the life you want or drifting into the frequency of the life you no longer wish to repeat. Feeling good is not a luxury. It is an instrument panel. It is your internal compass showing you the path of least resistance. You are not asked to feel amazing all the time. You're asked to reach for the best feeling available from where you stand right now. Sometimes the best feeling is peace. Sometimes it is relief. Sometimes it is hope. Sometimes it is simply the absence of panic. When you make the decision to choose the best available feeling instead of the loudest thought, you begin shifting the entire vibration of your life. You begin teaching your mind to soften. You begin teaching your body to relax. You begin teaching your energy to stop fighting and start allowing. Many of us grew up believing someone else always knew better. Parents, teachers, leaders, and institutions trained us to look outward before we ever learned to look inward. They told us they knew what was right and what was wrong, and we absorbed it because we wanted to belong. But belonging came with a price. It taught us to distrust our own inner signals. It taught us to replace emotional guidance with approval seeking. It taught us to adjust ourselves so others could feel comfortable. And over time, that old conditioning made us forget that we came into this world with the ability to know what is right for us. Every person on this planet is selfish by design. Not in a cruel way, in an honest way. No one can see through your eyes. No one can feel your emotions. No one can think your thoughts. No one can offer your vibration. You're the only one living inside your frequency. It makes sense that your priority must be alignment with yourself. When you feel good, you are allowing the perspective of your inner being to flow through you. When you feel bad, you are blocking it. It is that simple. People worry about a world where everyone follows their own joy. They imagine chaos, but the opposite is true. The more aligned a person is, the more free they feel. And a free person is not dangerous. A free person is empowered. Every negative emotion you have ever felt can be traced back to a moment where you believed you had lost your freedom. When you feel powerless, fear is born. When you feel restricted, anger grows. When you feel trapped, hopelessness rises. But when you feel free in your own mind, empowerment wakes up. Clarity returns, and good decisions flow naturally. You are not required to force anything into existence. Creation is not about effort. It is about emotional preparation. You do not go out and drag blessings into your life. You become a version of yourself that allows blessings to show up. Think of yourself as the nucleus of everything you want. Your job is not to run around chasing things. Your job is to stabilize your vibration so what you want has a clear path to find you. The universe is always responding to alignment, not effort. Matching the vibration of your desire means offering the emotional frequency of having it rather than the emotional frequency of longing for it. You cannot be saturated in thoughts of lack and simultaneously attract abundance. You cannot be overwhelmed with fear and allow wellness. You cannot tell the story of disappointment and receive joy. You cannot replay what hurts and then wonder why healing feels slow. Frequency is law, and the law of attraction does not bend. It does not join you in your complaints and lift you out. It mirrors you. It's not to punish you, but to show you where your power is leaking. Every desire you have ever launched still exists in what Abraham calls your vibrational escrow. It is real, it is ripe, it is ready, and it is waiting for you to rise into the emotional place where it can reach you. All those moments where you were frustrated at work, all the times you were treated unfairly, every moment you wished for more money, every time you craved better health or a softer life or a clearer path, you added new requests into your field. The universe never said no. The universe said yes instantly. The only thing that can delay the manifestation is your refusal to think and feel in a way that matches it. The emotional journey is the true creative process. It's the shift from fear to anger, the shift from anger to blame, the shift from blame to irritation, the shift from irritation to hope, the shift from hope to belief, and the shift from belief into knowing. These are vibrational upgrades. These are the steps that bring your desire closer because they bring you closer to the version of yourself that can hold it without sabotaging it. You do not need to climb that scale in one leap. You only need to take the step that feels reachable right now. When you allow yourself to hope again, even just a little, the universe begins rearranging your entire reality. You do not have to know how the pieces will move. You do not have to predict the path. You do not have to hold everything together with action. All that is required is the willingness to soften your emotional stance. When you do, solutions begin to appear in ways you would never have orchestrated on your own. The universe has infinite routes to deliver what you want. You only need to stop broadcasting the signal that says you cannot have it. Helping others is a beautiful intention, but you cannot vibrationally lift anyone who is not close enough to meet you. When someone is deep in fear or despair, appreciation will not land for them. They cannot reach for the sun when they are still learning how to stand. You are not meant to join them in the dark to try to pull them out. The moment you drop into their vibration, you lose your own stability. They do not rise, and you do not shine. The most powerful thing you can offer anyone is your own alignment. Those who are ready will rise toward it. Those who are not will find someone who matches where they are. There is a subtle but meaningful difference between gratitude and appreciation. Gratitude often comes with a sense of receiving something from a position of lack. Appreciation comes from fullness. Gratitude can sometimes carry the vibration of relief after struggle. Appreciation carries the vibration of natural expansion, but the words do not matter. The feeling matters. If the word gratitude lights someone up, use it. If appreciation feels better, reach for that. You are not teaching vocabulary. You are teaching vibration. Every moment you choose a thought that feels better, you place yourself back on the path of allowing. You reconnect with the part of you that always knows what is next. You return to the energy that can guide you without effort. This is where clarity lives. This is where inspiration lives. This is where well-being lives. And this is where everything you want has been waiting for you. You do not need to force yourself into positive thinking. You only need to stop arguing with the version of you that already believes in better. You only need to relax the grip on what is not working. You only need to become available to hope again. When you soften your vibration, the universe rushes in. When you stop defending your limitations, the universe reveals your options. When you stop rehearsing disappointment, the universe delivers evidence of possibility. Alignment is not a technique. It is a practice of remembering who you really are. You are not fragile. You are not powerless. You are not at the mercy of circumstances or opinions or conditions. You are vibrational. You are expansive. You're always calling new things into being. And everything you call is delivered the moment you become a match. You can have anything you want, not by chasing, by remembering. Your inner being already knows the path. Your only work is to feel good enough to hear it.